Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build out these status bars. Now these status bars are in a matrix and they are completely dynamic. So if, for example, I roll over this one, it's going to show 81.2% delivered versus one that's slightly smaller is going to show 47.8. All right, so in order to build this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build it on a new page. I'm going to need to create two measures. So the first measure that I'm going to create is going to be a percentage. So let me go ahead and let me insert in a visual. So I'm going to insert in a matrix visual. And then I'm going to bring in my reseller column right here. And by the way, I will put this Power BI file on my GitHub and link that down in the description. So if you want to follow along, you can go ahead and you can download it. So I'll put this in as a reseller. So here we go. And then I will go ahead and I will bring in my ordered quantity in here and my delivered quantity right here. All right, so here we go. So I have my ordered quantity and I have my delivered quantity, although right now it's taking account, so I'll change this to a sum. And here we go. So we can see here's our reseller, here's how many units they ordered, and here's how many units we delivered. All right, now we need to create our progress bar for how much of the order we've delivered. So the way that progress bar is going to work is we're going to have, I'm going to reorder this so it makes sense. We're going to have 4 divided by 5, so this should be 90%. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a measure. So in this case, I'm going divide, and then I'm going sum of sales by the sum of ordered quantity, or the sum of delivered quantity divided by the sum of ordered quantity. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring this in. And we'll just make sure this is formatted as a percent. So here it is, 55.1, 53, and if we go back to that one, 4 out of 5, right, it's coming in as 74.4. Okay, now we need to make our progress bar. In order to make a progress bar, what I'm going to do is I'm going to embed an SVG into a Power BI measure. An SVG stands for Scalable Vector Graphics, and you can design them using Figma, like how I did for this progress bar. And you can go ahead and you can steal my code. So that SVG code, I've gone ahead and I've already put it in a measure in here, and I've called that measure status. So when I bring it in, if you notice, the first thing it does is it immediately starts loading in our status. So right here, right, 55%, 62, so on and so forth. And if you notice its color, it's loading. So let's take a look at how this DAX is working. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove this. What you'll notice here is that I created an SVG that is essentially 2 squares. So there's one square in here that's just an outline, and then there's one square right here that's a fill. If we go back into this, you can see that width of that inner square, and here's the inner square right here, and here's the outer square right here, is 660. So if I multiply that 660 times my percent, right, 1 or 100% times 660 is going to fill the bar. So if I multiply it times 56.2, it's going to fill it 56.2 times. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to multiply this by our measure percent delivered, which is then what causes the bar to fill in to the correct percentage. Okay. Now, if you notice, some of these are also a unique color. Okay. So I'm doing that by, I'm using a switch and I'm saying if percent delivered is less than 0.5, then this color, else fill it with the purple, so orange. And then I'm filling in the inner box right here with the color. So I can go ahead and I can add multiple levels in here by adding multiple levels to the switch, but that's it. That's pretty much my progress bar. And then finally, in order to get Power BI to render a SVG, you have to first put it in with this prefix, and then you have to put the prefix in front of the start string and make sure there's no spaces, because it won't work and you'll be banging your head against the wall trying to get it to work. And then you also need to set the measure as a data category of an image URL. That way Power BI knows how to render it. So let's review quickly what we learned. Number one, Power BI can render SVGs in matrices. And number two, creating a progress bar is as simple as creating two squares in Figma, taking the code, and then multiplying the width of the inner square times the percentage you want it to fill, and it'll go ahead and it'll fill it all in. One note, SVGs, it can be kind of tricky to get them to line up in the middle like this. You can do that by fiddling with this width, height, and view box. And this can take some time. In order to get this one to center like how it did right here, or how it is, if you notice right here, it's not centering because these are much wider. It took some serious fiddling. There's people that are really good at this. I'm not going to pretend I am, but you can go ahead and you can do some of that fiddling to get that in. Just know that's what you have to fiddle with to get the values correct. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I'm going to keep this brief, quick, no fluff. You want to know how to create a progress bar? Here's how you create a progress bar. If you want to steal the code, I'll upload it on my GitHub so you can get in there. All right. Thanks for watching. And if you're interested in seeing more stuff like this and want to keep me motivated building videos, subscribe. Thanks. Oh, and give it a like too, please, and comment. Just something to get my view time up. All right. Bye.